Hi, I'm Jared.
And I'm Brad.
And this week on Hood Slappers, we're going to be reviewing the 2022 Hyundai Tucson.
Take a little stroll through any parking lot these days, and chances are the most common vehicle you will see is the compact SUV. These vehicles have taken North American roads by storm, and for good reason. You see, the compact SUV is not just practical, but it gives drivers a sense of ease and comfort when dealing with road conditions like ice and snow.
But you see, the problem for the consumer is that the market is saturated. There's just so many options. You have the Chevrolet Equinox, the Ford Bronco Sport, the Ford Escape, the GMC Terrain, the Honda CR-V, the Jeep Cherokee, Jeep Compass, Kia Sportage, Mazda CX-5, Mitsubishi Eclipse, Mitsubishi Outlander, Nissan Rogue, Subaru Forester, Toyota RAV4, and Volkswagen Tiguan. The compact SUV market is hot and crowded. How does an SUV stand out, and how does a consumer decide which one to purchase?
That's a great question. I mean, it's kind of like you standing in line with a bunch of other guys, all of you vying and applying for the role of Santa Claus at the local mall. I mean, when everyone has a beard and a belly, who doesn't look good in a red velvet suit? How do you stand out from the competition?
Or you can look at it this way. Let's say you're on your way home and your partner asks you to pick up some fruit at the market. You look at the pears. There they are in front of you. Which one do you select? You can't touch them all because then you'll be that guy. So you touch 2 or 3 and grab the one that looks the best.
Right, and this is how Hyundai is trying to stand out from the rest of the pack, by betting big on looks. You see, with the Tucson, what Hyundai is doing is bringing the sexy back.
Oh, hold on a second, Brad. Hello. Oh, it's 2006. They're gonna want that song back.
First impressions matter, and here, the Tucson is dressed to impress. Hyundai chief designer Luke Donkerwolk has gone bold by giving the Tucson a mirrored array of spider-eyed daytime running LED lights that simply disappear into the grille when the Tucson is turned off. Add to that sleek triangular body lines and bold wheel arcs, the Tucson immediately catches your eye. Jared, I think this might be the most attractive compact SUV on the market. I mean, I love the look of it. Hyundai wanted to stand out, and with this, they certainly do.
You are absolutely right, Brad. Hyundai is very confident in the Tucson. They got it and they're flaunting it. But like my wife always says, it's not all about looks. It's what's in the inside that matters, and what's under the hood.
Your wife says that to you?
From time to time. It's kind of weird, isn't it?
A little strange.
The bold and attractive exterior is met with the very sophisticated and futuristic interior design. The available 10.25-inch digital gauge cluster eliminates the traditional hood-style housing. The standard 8-inch or available high-definition 10.25-inch waterfall-inspired center stack touchscreen, accented by a low and flat dash and slim horizontal air vents, makes the Tucson interior feel very inviting, innovative, and spacious. The space-age interior also takes comfort to a whole other level. The headrests are soft and comfortable. The carpet is thick and cozy. The driver's seat offers lumbar support, while both front and rear seats come heated. Add to that a heated leather-wrapped steering wheel, panoramic roof, ambient mood lighting with up to 64 colors, and of course, 1,097 liters of cargo space, or 2,108 with the rear seats folded down. And the Tucson's attractive exterior only feels more appealing with what you find inside.
Their new SmartStream 1.6-liter turbocharged hybrid engine gives you a 44.2 kilowatt electric motor capable of 227 combined horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque, while their SmartStream 1.6-liter turbocharged plug-in hybrid engine gives you a 66.9 kilowatt electric motor capable of 261 combined horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque.
One neat thing that Hyundai's done on the Tucson is they put the windscreen wiper under the spoiler. That's great for us Canadians because now when there's snow and ice, it won't touch the windscreen wiper, which means it'll last longer. Plus, it gives them a cool place to put the logo.
Everything about this vehicle screams luxury to me. The exterior is jaw-droppingly gorgeous, and the interior, it feels ultra-modern, spacious, and comfortable. But this has me worrying about price, Jared. Has the Tucson priced out the budget-conscious consumer who's hoping to get into a compact SUV.
Not at all, Brad, because the 2022 Tucson starts at a very reasonable 26.7. That's for the entry-level essential model. It goes up from there to 38.8 for your entry-level hybrid, and then it crescendos to 41.5 for the ultimate all-wheel drive hybrid model. Both lower two trim levels do have an optional all-wheel drive, but still the price is very, very competitive. Not only that, Hyundai has one of the best warranties in the market.
Wow, that is phenomenal. I think it's time to take this for a drive.
Drive.
That helps you. I have a feeling this isn't necessarily for everyone. Aesthetics are like that, right? Either you love something or you don't. I love the look of this.
And we can joke about this all day, I do think
Yeah.
this could be an ex-Bradmobile.
This is definitely in the running.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, I'm not sure if that's an insult on your part to the car.
No,
Okay. Okay.
and this has nothing to do with your Corolla, but
No.
this is a car for a guy like you.
It definitely is.
And it does
Yep.
look good.
Yep, I am tempted. In that price point, shocking. It's quite affordable, I think, for what you're getting. Now, I want to try to be partial. I do have a few critiques. Two in particular. The first one would be the signal lights in the back.
What about-
They hang quite low, which means if somebody's right, you're in traffic at a red light or something, someone's right on your kind of back bumper there, they might not be able to see if you're signaling. Now, that feels small.
But
to
let's
me.
be honest though, why is somebody that close to your
Well,
car?
no, I agree.
They shouldn't be that close.
That's on them.
And secondly, who uses their signals anymore? It's kind
Well,
of, there's a lot of people.
Don't tell me you're one of those guys who doesn't.
I'm
use-
I'm an avid
okay,
signal
okay,
user.
Okay, that's good. But
Club member, got the card, in good standing,
good.
attend every meeting. But,
You're right. There are a lot of people who don't.
And let's face it, that's a small point because
Yes,
you shouldn't be
very
that
small.
close to any car that you can't see a signal.
Absolutely.
You're supposed to be able to see the tires, the rear tires on the back.
Right.
Isn't that right?
Absolutely.
What's
Now,
the other point?
The second one, again, it's one of those things, but to me, this is a bit more of a big deal. There's no volume knob. Oh, I love a volume knob, and us cars seem to be getting rid of it. I don't like it.
It's not a knob, but
Okay.
it's a
It's a
thumb
little
scroller.
rolly thing.
Yeah.
I don't love
I
it.
disagree. I
What do you mean?
disagree.
You like it?
I think I prefer that over the volume knob.
No, there's
You
no
get the
way.
clicks in it. It's very Mercedes-like.
You can get clicks on the knob.
Yeah, you can, but this is...
Can I feel it? Can I take a feel here?
Please,
I won't,
please.
Hopefully I don't turn anything up or... No. That just... at most, your favorite song comes on, and at most you gotta...
Well, you also have your steering wheel controls too.
No, you want your song comes on and it's out.
I'm not listening to you. You drive a 2010 Corolla, all right?
I'll tell you, with my stereo system, you need to get it. You need to get that volume up as high as you can. And the broken speaker rattles in the
Yeah,
back. Yeah. Oh my.
I remember the very first Hyundai I was ever in. It was
Yes.
my friend's sister's car. She drove us in it. It was that accent. It was this
Oh, the
ugly
accent,
green.
yes.
It was the worst car in the world. And I remember distinctly saying, or thinking rather, that this is a terrible car. Hyundai is a terrible car. It's not going to be around for long. I was mistaken. They have come, done a 180, and now this is an absolute brilliant car. I mean,
Yeah.
why can't this be a luxury car? I have a nice display screen, not the biggest in the market, but the
Agreed.
black piano finish around it makes it feel like it's a bigger screen. I have a digital display here, and it's not pixelated. It's very clear definition, and I like this when I go to my different drive modes. Whoa, look at that, eh?
No, see that.
Sport.
I like it.
Eco. Look at all that.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
fancy. Now, what do you think? See, I like that they got rid of the hood over top. I like that it's open. I
Yeah.
don't know if that's everybody's cup of tea. I'm liking it.
Open is good. Houses, open concept. That's what people want.
Yes.
Everything open.
Open.
Nobody wants anything
Love it.
closed.
No.
Go to
No.
the store, you want it to be open. Another thing too that this car has is the cooling seats. And can I just say, these are one of the best sets of cooling seats I've been in cars with cooling seats, plenty of cars with cooling seats. These ones, they're extra cool.
No,
It's like I'm in a meat locker. This is fantastic.
My tush feels so great right now. You're absolutely right. We've tried a lot of heat or
heated seats, cooling seats.
Yeah.
This is cool. Like this, I almost feel like I'm in a nice relaxing swimming pool here. That's the temperature's giving me on my back.
Is that how you swim?
Well, I kind of swim like this.
Is that?
Swimming with Brad. Just walking around like that.
You wear a shirt when you swim too. I'll bet you're one of
No.
those guys.
Yeah.
Another feature I do like on this car, not every car has it. I've had a few cars myself, a few Hondas that have had this feature, but it's called auto hold. And when you describe it to somebody, they think, well, that's dumb. When would I ever use that? But essentially, when your seatbelt is on, you hit auto hold.
Yeah.
When you come to a full stop, you can let go of the brake and the car is going to hold your position. You don't have to keep your foot on the brake.
Oh, really?
Now, here's the thing. People will think, well, that's dumb. But when you actually get it in a car and you enjoy it and you use it, you can't go back.
Now, do you just tap the gas? Well,
And then it takes off.
it takes off, so
That's
you don't
right.
have to unhit the button.
No.
No.
And then the next stop, it'll hold you. Drive-throughs, red lights.
No.
It's
If
fantastic.
you're on a road trip, your legs get tired. If you're in traffic jams and stuff, that sounds delightful to me. This is sounding good.
This
Sounds
is a
good.
great car, and I tell you, I can remember the first time I drove that, or I was in that first Hyundai, but I
Yes.
also remember the first time I saw this car. I was at a grocery store parking lot. I got out of my car. I saw the back end of this, and I thought, man, that looks like a Mustang, like the Mach-E.
uh-huh,
They
yes.
really did a nice job with
Yes.
the taillights in the back of this car. Striking.
Yeah.
Hats off to Hyundai and the designers.
But is this maybe where Tesla just loses some points? I mean, it's clear they brought in a great designer for this car, and it shows. And I wonder if some other brands could use a few pointers, maybe a little bit bolder. And I don't know if a brand like Tesla, they're just all about function, not about the form. You know what I mean?
Well, Hyundai is taking quite a few risks. The Sonata and the Elantra, the rear ends, they are different and unique. But you know what? If you don't take any risks, you don't last in the game too long.
No. Got to be innovative.
That's
gotta
right.
Be bold.
And I think that's where Honda takes the cake. This is really, and I'm not just saying this, I'm very impressed with this car.
Absolutely. I love the look of it. So, and not just the look, the inside, the features, this is the complete package to me.
The push button shifter
Yes.
on this car, I'm liking it.
Oh.
Didn't know what to think of it before, because sometimes when they do this, there's nowhere to put your hand comfortably, but the armrest is good. Everything's
you
good.
Could accidentally hit it into a different.
Well, not
gear
even
or
that.
something.
You hang on to your gear shifter when you drive, you know?
You don't miss the gear shifter?
Not on
maybe a
this.
bit?
I still got a nice armrest.
Interesting. See, I didn't notice that before, but I do like I suppose it doesn't come in manual.
No.
I always liked it because I felt superior
How?
to other drivers. When someone couldn't drive stick, it was like, oh.
You
Just
can't drive stick.
One more thing that I felt.
So you lose that. You're hooped.
One of the few things I really have in life that I can drive stick. Others can't. You know.
Would you put that on your resume?
I think, I'll tell you, if I saw a resume that led with I drive stick, I would be impressed.
Get this guy in for an
gutsy.
interview.
Yes, that's gutsy to go with that.
Anyone can graduate high school.
Anyone can graduate high school.
Put that on the
Anyone can
resume.
drive automatic.
Yeah. Okay, so looks like you have a master's
Yes.
here. You've done volunteer work here, traveled the world. You drive manual.
Interesting. Oh, we
Talk
need
to me about that.
Yes.
Brad, we've both been driving for years and years and
Yes.
years. What is one thing you hate about driving? There must be at least one.
Ooh. I could probably make a top 10 list off the top of my head. I hate traffic jams. Hate summertime getting into that hot car. You know,
Well, unless you have
that's-
remote start,
Well,
like this
you know,
does.
Currently, I don't have that luxury. There, Jared.
You're lucky if you get to start.
Parking lots are a nightmare to me. I can't stand them, and I swear, I don't know if I attract it, but I feel like every time I go to park, it's between some massive pickup truck and some guy who's saddling the yellow line, right? So I got no room, or even worse, this drives me nuts, especially with kids. I go out, I've parked just fine. I come back, and some guy's just 3 inches from my door. That drives me nuts about driving more than anything.
The close parker.
The close parker.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
the close
No,
parker.
I've met him before.
Yeah.
You know, Hyundai has also addressed that. They have what's called smart remote parking assist, and it's for that situation when you run into the closed parker. Essentially how it works, you're parked, 2 cars park, and they enclose you in, you can't open your
Can't get
doors.
in.
With a push of a button,
Yeah.
your car will pull up a few feet so you can get in.
No way.
Now, it also works the opposite. Let's say for some reason you want to park, you know, between closed parkers.
Yeah.
You can also back your car in once you get out. Kind of like the Tesla remote system where you can bring your car towards you, the summon mode, but not as advanced, but still a great,
but enough that it'll get me out of that jam.
Absolutely, a great feature.
That is that I'm assuming that's higher up the trim level because
It
that's
is an
luxury.
option, yeah,
Yes.
it is
Okay.
higher up. And the one we are in right now,
Yep.
we are driving the luxury hybrid, which I would say buy it. It's fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow, that sounds like an amazing feature. I love all these smart things coming out that these car manufacturers are offering. That to me is the solution to a real problem. That's not just, hey,
We're
this
solving
is
the
fancy.
world's-
That's a real problem.
Driving a compact SUV today doesn't have to be just about practicalities. I mean, sure, we all want more room and to feel safe while we're driving, but it is possible to have all that and still love the look and feel of your vehicle. The Tucson is beautiful, breathtaking even, and once inside, Hyundai's commitment to comfort and craftsmanship shine. Its interior is ultra modern and comes with all the technological perks we've come to expect of a vehicle these days and more. Backed by one of the best warranties in the business, the Tucson makes driving a compact SUV feel fun. And with that, I give the 2022 Hyundai Tucson my sexy back hood slap of approval.
Hold on, Brad, I got a call here.
Huh?
It's 2006 again, hold on.
Again?
Yeah, he did it again. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Yeah, I know. Okay, take
Contacting
care.
me too.
Bye.
I mean, that wasn't that long ago. I don't understand. What? Blooper reel.